Oklahoma, where the wind comes sweeping down the plains. Oklahoma is also known for something else besides the Beagle and Cowboy Kent. What is it? Fried onion burger. It is meat and onion and some bun and some mustard and a pickle, and that was something cheap that we could feed people. But you don't have to drive now, because we're fitting to show you how to make it. Hey, thank y'all for stopping by the backyard on a breezy afternoon it is. Y'all heard me say it, skirt alert, put a rock in your pocket. You better go somewhere today and huddle up because it's breezy it is. And what are we talking about? Fried onion burger. Whew, man, we used to load up when I was little and we'd go over here to Mangum, Oklahoma to the Hamburger Inn, and there'd be a line out the door forever, and you'd wait, but it was oh so worth the wait. According to legend, it is about 1926, a man by the name of Ross Davis in Ardmore, Oklahoma, as things was sort of progressing through the Depression, meat was high, onion was cheap. We was looking for ways to combine things where we could make it more feasible for the customers to come in and buy something, and little did he know it was going to come out to be a national treasure talked about for generations and generations in Oklahoma as the fried onion burger. Now, most of the time in them old restaurants, and I remember going in that and over at Mangum, there was that old flat griddle, and I mean that thing had been polished like solid stainless steel, and they just take that old grill rock of a morning and just polish it down through there. You could hear it cooking in the kitchen in there about 10 o'clock. The aroma that come out of there, and they'd open the door on purpose there at Mangum and let it drift out the window and come back around to all them people. You'd stand in line from 11 o'clock to 1 just to get them. You see me in there, slice it paper thin. The thinner you can get it, the better. And then I just need you to put them in a colander, put you some salt on them, because we need to let them drip. Now, see there, that's in about 30 minutes, them onions have said, hey, I'm going to give up some of that moisture.
Do you prefer a white or a yellow onion?
Either one, but I'm pretty partial to a Vidalia, but either onion works really well. I just wouldn't use a purple onion. But after you've let these onions and you've run them through whatever you got to get them as thin as you can get them, put the salt on them, let them set for about 30 to 45 minutes. Then I need you to dump them out on this towel. Well, not this towel, y'all ain't gonna have it. Y'all gonna have to dump them out on your own towel. This is 2 onion, and folks, when you're talking about an onion burger, you can't have too many. If you got some left over that ain't in there that you can't fit in the bun, hey, just keep piling it on there and build sideboards around it, because we got to have them. So we're just gonna dry them out really well. Just let them sit right there and let them mind their own business. Let's talk about the meat that goes in this fried onion burger. Now, this ain't grilled, and we ain't got a flat griddle, but we got a 20-inch skillet we do sitting over there. So we're starting out with some certified Angus beef, 80/20 it is. I have known them to use anywhere from 3 ounces to 6 ounces. I just need you to make them about the size of a small baseball, wouldn't you say? I would say that was...
No, I would call that a really large golf ball.
Okay, well in Pee-wees, when I was coaching Pee-wee ball, this is pretty close to about the same kind of ball. Yeah, not bad. So we started out with a pound of meat. So we're gonna see, can we get about 4 of these out of there, which ought to work about right. Make sure that that 20-inch skillet is hot, because when you fry anybody's hamburger meat, you're gonna get a little bit of shrinkage there. That's why I'd rather start out with quite a bit than not enough. So let me get this out of the way. We got them all, the participants there sitting there ready. But guess what? I need Shan to reset the camera because I want y'all to see what's fitting to happen in that big 20 on the new Bertha. Our good friends up there at Hasty Bake, Rich and all them good people, they have been sort of working with me in the past year of trying to develop a Bertha that was like the Cadillac of all things. And this is her, folks. We're going to make a few changes to it here and there, but this side will flip up and we'll give you a tour a little longer around here. But hey, these could be coming to you in the very near future. So let's get to cooking. Well, the 20 is getting hot over here. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to add us some Kerrygold butter. Yep, y'all seen me use it in the past for many things, but we got to have it today. And I'm going to chunk her down in there, and I'd say that was about the right amount, but I love butter, so we're going to put 1 more in there. Well, the Kerrygold is melted in that big 20 there is, and say, that big 20, a lot of you are going to ask, hey, where can I get one of them? That's an old Lodge. They do not make these anymore. You can occasionally find one, but folks, them things is like gold. They high. They do make a 17 that's got 2 handles on it. You just have to sort of look for them. But if you can go to a flea market and find one of these, them things is a treasure. Just go ahead and set you some of them in there, and there is a sizzling sound in there. And you have heard me say, when you're grilling burgers, don't mash them. But folks, we finna mash the ever-loving whatchamacallit out of these right here we are. And we're gonna mash them with a hasty bake masher, we are. Whoa. So just get to mashing them. It's a handy dandy tool that makes meat disappear. Where'd the meat go? We got that going. Remember them onions that sit there and sweated and got all good and dry? Folks, let's cover them up. I'm talking like let's give them an onion bath. I don't wanna see no meat in there. I just wanna see some onion in there. Yes, sirree. And them that fall off the burger, don't worry. Them is just getting added flavor to everything that we're doing. And remember, onions was cheap and still are, and beef was high. So hey, you might have had a 1:17 ratio on onions to beef. So
didn't you use onions like as a poultice?
In our cookies cures, onions is so good for you. Cure that there whooping cough, and also it is good for asthma. It is also good for sinus relief. So you can go back. I bet Andy and Shan would have that video linked there to it to where you can find it. We're gonna cook these. I want you to get that mash, remember, for about 30 to 40 seconds, and then we're gonna dump them onions on there, and we're gonna let that cook for about 2 to 3 minutes. And this is when you're gonna just do a little light seasoning right here, and we'll season them again when we turn them over. But when we turn them over, you've gotta have something's big enough that can grab a hold of it. Put your hand on top of them onions, and then let's flip them over. Because the onions is going to end up on the bottom here in a minute, and we're going to mash that meat just a little more to incorporate all that good flavor of that onion plumb up there through it. Well, we've been on about 3 minutes, we have, and I begin to see some browning around that edge. So remember, your spatula is big enough to get there. Just place your hand on there, turn it over, and you can see that good color we got, and give it a little mash there. Let me just scoot right over here so y'all can still see what's happening. Whew. I'm talking, I'm loving me some fried onion burger. So we've been on about probably 2 or 3 minutes. Time to break out the buns, because when we can put them on here just like so, bottom bun right next to the meat, and we ain't putting no cheese on them yet, but it's gonna steam that good onion flavor up there into that bun. That's what I'm talking about. Get all the flavor out of that onion you can. And we'll let that go for just a little bit. And then we'll pull them buns off, put us some special sauce on it while the cheese is melting on there. Then we're gonna wrap a lip around it and call it woo-wee, larrapin' good.
It's fitting you're making an Oklahoma burger when it's this windy.
Yeah, Oklahoma's known for a lot of things, but down here in our part of the state, it's known for, hey, it might be a dab breezy, but hey, every day's a great day above the grass and a great day for an onion burger. Now, y'all seen me was going along there, and you put them buns back out there, make sure that bottom is on the top, okay? Does that make sense, Shan? The bottom is on the top, because you're getting that infusion of that sweated onion flavor coming up through there in that bun. And ooh, if you don't do it, you didn't do it Oklahoma traditional style. And then, hey, take that off there, put the cheese under there. When you get under there to flip it, hold that bottom bun, flip it over, coming over, turn it over. You seen me mix up me some special condiment. What would you think would go best on an onion burger? Some good French onion dip or with a little mustard and some W sauce. You can't go wrong.
This is so good.
Folks, I'm 7 years old again, standing in line waiting for one of them, and this one is better than the one I had. Oh, it brings back so many memories. Hang on. Have your napkin, because you're going to need it. Hey, Big, I want to thank you for always helping me out. I done peeled all the onion off this. You do like a little cheese on your burger. There you go, my buddy. Dad and Mom love you a bunch, and you got a lot of fans.
Oh, here comes Sadie.
Whoa.
Oh, and here comes Major.
Let me find another.
Better find more beef.
Let me find another piece of meat I can pull off there. Without an onion. Where's the mage? And anybody know where Duker is today? Duker is napping. You just can't get no better than that. It's just traditionally Oklahoma born and bred. And it's a great thing. Remember everything that we, whoa, guess what? My dancing partner today will be the lovely, brand new Bertha. Bertha is hot and she said we ought to do something hot. So we're gonna do this.
Oklahoma burger dance.
Flip that burger, flip it back, flip it up in the air fast as you can. Woo-wee, shake that booty. Don't get no better than that, it don't. And folks, like I'm telling you, when we got them ready to roll out, we'll sure be letting you know. Keep an eye on the website because, hey, a lot of things coming up this summer. We'll be in Memorial Day weekend. We'll be in Lebanon, Missouri. Wagons for Warriors, such a great cause. Love for y'all to come out and support it. But Sadie's babies is doing good. They about 9 days old. And whoo, they is fat. She is a good mama. Thank y'all so much. And remember, everything we use will be listed down there in the little link below. As always, I tip my hat to all our servicemen and women and all the veterans who have kept that old flag of flying over camp. No matter where me and Shan are at, it's gonna be there. But guess what? Oklahoma, where the burgers come blowing down the plains. They would today, wouldn't they, Shan? So folks, God bless you, each and every one, and I'll see you down the fried onion burger trail. Have temporarily malfunction of electronic equipment. Whew, that's hot.